Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to Super Metroid Revolution EX, and with our newly acquired space jump in the warp that took me here from the Meridia place, I think it's time we should just go ahead and grab Plasma now. I think this probably just be the best time for it. And yes, this room is a... Wait, what is this? I know this is an energy tank. I'm an idiot. Yeah, you can get this before the heat run, which you may want to do if you ever play this. Yeah, that was... Good grief. Well, there's an energy tank for you. That's how you get that. So yes, anyway, back to this room with all these gray doors and all that stuff. It is a hub of sorts where you unlock the door on the one side and you can warp back here. When you unlock all the areas, you can go between them real fast, which is a good thing. It's a nice way to get around places. It's about the only convenience of movement this hack has, because there's not very many ways to go from one place to another easily. So the sort of hub place is good for that. And we need to head back to this wonderful snowy area. Back to that shaft, which means we have to go through more cramped, tight spaces. Again, nothing's... Traveling is not easy in this hack. And I honestly don't mind that, as long as the bulk of the hack is easy to get through, or at least there's a sort of fluidity of movement, which there isn't that much of in this, so I kind of have to knock it a few points for that, because it's just not that easy. And it's hard to pull off as well. Crumble, jump off crumble blocks. Good grief, I have space jump anyway. Because I am not pulling this off. Spring ball's very useful for that too. Crumble jump is a little... I think I already said this, but it's a little weird. The jump timing is a bit different. I had to actually get it. Yeah, it's the first time. I almost never get that. And of course, because I have wave equipped, I can't do anything about these pirates. Because, hey, I have ice beam, but nope, I've got wave too, so can't hurt us. Never mind, I have the beam they're weak to. And it's on. At least. Oh, hey. Screw attack works on those guys. Whoa. That's... I just destroyed electricity with screw attack. What do you know? I never noticed that before. That's interesting. You could make... Ouch, you stupid little electric thing. You could do a really obscure puzzle with that. Like a locked door in a room, you have to destroy all the enemies. Just say there's something like gamers or wavers in there. Something the player knows they can destroy and whatever. But then somewhere in the wall, you have an electric thing just going off. Screw attack does nothing on waivers, it's nice. But you just have this electric thing going off in the wall somewhere. So the door doesn't open until that's destroyed, but they can't reach it, so they need wave beam. Which they get later. And at that point, who is going to think to shoot the little electric thing with wave beam to open the locked door? You could do a really weird, obscure puzzle with that. I wouldn't recommend that because that's really strange and not very intuitive, but it could be done. I never thought of using electricity like that before. I'm pretty sure that was just an accident, though. Sort of a byproduct of his messing with enemy vulnerabilities, because enemies will share vulnerabilities with other enemies. Now, it does save space that way. And in some instances, it's nice where... Actually, I take that back. It's not nice. Because every time I've messed with the vulnerability thing, and it's shared something, I don't want the thing that's sharing that vulnerability pointer with it to have that vulnerability or have that strength or whatever. So anyway, this is our wonderful space jump test. Once we get past that, we have another. Yay, how am I going to handle it? No, that was easy. Anyway, right in here is plasma beam. At least you better hope so, because there's plasma pirates everywhere. And take a wild guess as to whether or not I can destroy these pirates right now. No. Yeah, you guessed that right. I have to take ice off. But wave still works. It's like, what in the world? I really am not sure if this hack had much testing other than Blood Sonic himself. Maybe his brother might have done some testing for it. I don't know. It's possible. But yeah, this... There is some weird quirks in here that just don't... I think may have just been oversights. Like, it just decided at some point, you know, I've been hacking this, I've been making this for a while, and I'm pretty much done. This is good enough. This is where I stop and release it. It could have been something along those lines. I'm not sure, though. Oh, and stuff's going off in the background. How wonderful. So, yeah, that could have been... I think the testing on this, or there may not have been much testing, if there was any. I mean, other than Blood Sonic, because you have to at least play your own hack. You can't just... Or at least I would hope so. I mean, I guess you could go around and just... not... test it? And release it, but that would be... You're just asking for trouble. If you don't even play it yourself while you're making it, that's... You're just asking for a whole ton of stuff to go wrong. I mean, theoretically it could be done. I mean, it's probably not even theoretically. I mean, it could be done, where you just... If you know how SMA works, you know... Like the jump heights and everything. Water physics, all that. If you have any of that in there... Oh yeah, plasma doesn't affect beam pirates. The most powerful beam... Nope, can't hurt these guys. I probably can't hurt wave pirates or ice pirates either. So yeah, that makes no sense to me. At this point, I think this beam should be able to handle whatever enemies are sent my way. But even with Screw Attack and Plasma Beam, I still can't do anything about these pirates, which is really annoying. So anyway, we've got our Plasma Beam now, so we can go... I think I'm actually going to go look for some more items first before headed to the final area. Because I remember getting something that I had in my first run that SMV did not like after that save station. That I did not collect this time, so there's at least like one super missile I remember. And I am not sure what the ending percentage is. This was before anything with that was really done. I think Redesign was the only hack that's actually done something with the ending percentage. so that it's all correct and all that. But there is stuff out now where you can mess with that, which is a good thing to figure out and learn how to do that way, and then test it so you know it's correct. But that way you know everything's good, and then the players, like myself, appreciate it when we get to the end and we know we have 63%. We know we have that much more items to collect. We may not know exactly what makes a percentage, whether a missile tank is a whole percent, half percent, something like that, who knows. But we know, obviously, we've only got 64% of the items. So yeah, the save stations, and even right now there's not very many hacks I'm aware of that do use like the true ending percentage. Like Mockingbird Station, that's early hack, but he knew for sure 50% was the max, and so at least he was able to tell the player that. But I don't even think there's too many hacks now that have use that like custom ending percentage to get things right. They either, I guess, don't use it. Of course, there haven't been that many hacks out since then, but they don't use it, or they just use like the original totals, or they just alter them slightly to like take some from one thing, add it to another. Like take 10 power bombs, add 10 super, something like that. Let's run through these guys. And good grief. I hope this is not picking that beeping noise up, but the washer is going off, and it is not liking the lack of attention it is receiving right now. So, I need to go back around. And again, at least we have space jump now, so we don't have to infinite bomb jump up into that one little opening in the ceiling that there's not much of a hint for. And this pit is really annoying me. All the way back through this wonderful, no longer heat run. See, like this, there's stuff in the way. I mean, at this point, I would like an option. I guess there's the hub that kind of gets around that if you get to the one side and open the door, otherwise it's not worth anything. And actually, I am coming up on a time here, so this would be a good place to stop. So I thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we will see you for the next one, where we pick up some more items.